years ago, United Airlines launched United Connection with this clever commercial. The program allows customers to shop for and reserve flights, rental cars, and lodging from their own computers. Selections can be made from flights on over 500 airlines, more than 30,000 hotels, and over 50 rental car companies worldwide. United Connection lets customers shop for low airfares, check their Mileage Plus accounts, and receive 500 Mileage Plus bonus miles every time they use United Connection software to buy and complete round-trip travel on United. Although consumers did not directly respond to this commercial as expected, the new service has since exceeded all the company's forecasts. Marketers, like those at United, study consumer behavior to understand what makes people choose certain brands or products. By interpreting the results of their research, organizations can tailor their marketing efforts to more effectively target consumers. When considering consumer behavior, it's important to have an understanding of the consumer buying process. For most consumers, the process varies from routine to limited to extensive decision-making. Routine decision-making is usually applied when the product in question is simple, inexpensive, or familiar. About half of those who use United Connection are frequent travelers, so for this group, making and purchasing travel arrangements is a relatively routine occurrence. For consumers who don't travel very frequently or are on a limited budget, more decision-making effort is usually necessary. This is also true when a product is more complex, expensive, or unfamiliar. Some consumers use limited decision-making and do an analysis of a few alternatives. Others do extensive decision-making, which requires the consumer to compare alternatives, collect information, and research the product. The process of extensive decision-making requires a significant investment of time and effort. Most successful companies the size of a major airline rely on a number of distribution channels to get their products or services to the customer efficiently. Several years ago, most airlines were dependent on one distribution channel, travel agents, for nearly 80% of their business. United's market research indicated 3 primary reasons that most consumers preferred to purchase tickets through travel agents. First, travel agencies were perceived by most consumers as being neutral in their recommendation of travel options, without bias toward particular airlines, hotels, car rental companies, etc. Second, it was often much faster for consumers to simply pick up the ticket from a travel agent as opposed to waiting for it to be sent by the airline. Third, United also recognized consumers' desire to take more control of the travel process and reduce the hassles of buying air transportation.
Out of our consumer research that we conducted, we came up with 2 major new products at United Airlines. One was e-ticket, which allowed customers to pick up their tickets basically at the airport just by showing a driver's license. And the second was United Connection. The United Connection was a broad services software program that allows people to book cars, hotels, and airline reservations right from their own personal computer. We also knew that in order to be competitive and to gain the consumer's trust, we were going to have to offer airline services on all airlines, so not just United.
Consumers have embraced the new service, with more than 3 times the United Airlines bookings than the company had originally forecast. 2 months after its launch, there were more than 10,000 users. In 1 year, that 10,000 grew to more than 100,000. Each of these consumers went through a buying process. The consumer buying process can be divided into 5 stages, which can be illustrated using United Connection. The first stage, need recognition, may involve realizing the need to book travel arrangements and take more control of travel buying. Information search could include finding different methods of purchasing airline tickets, such as online travel reservations. Alternative evaluation involves the consumer comparing different purchasing approaches, such as United Connection and Easy Sabre. Purchase decision would involve such things as ordering the United Connection software, experimenting with it, and booking a trip. And finally, post-purchase evaluation would include gauging satisfaction before booking another trip. Of course, a variety of factors can complicate this process. For example, in order to register with United Connection, customers are required to provide a credit card number online. Market research showed that some people were sensitive about giving this information over the Internet. However, United Connection's private internet server makes unauthorized use of credit card information nearly impossible. But security could become a larger concern when the service eventually moves to the World Wide Web. Another initial concern customers had was the cost. Originally, United priced the software at $25, but they noticed some consumer resistance to the fee. So they made the software available for free, plus a small shipping charge if necessary. Social influences also play an important role in consumer behavior. For instance, if two of your friends rave about United Connection at lunch, you'll be more inclined to give it a try. Misunderstanding information can also complicate the buying process. Although United's name on the software adds credibility, many consumers do not know that United Connection is a neutral product that offers flights on competitive airlines. United Connection continues to do consumer research. The support desk people are the ones on the front lines, hearing consumers' concerns and noticing the need to make improvements.
If they have a problem, they want to be able to simply pick up the phone and get a direct answer to what their problem is. And because of that, we've put together a very strong support desk behind the product that is available nearly 24 hours a day and is staffed adequately to answer all phone calls coming in from our users.
A lot of the phone calls we get is just loading the product, and we walk them through it step by step, make them comfortable with it. We don't get off the phone until they are comfortable with it. That way we know they're going to use the product in the future.
Consumer research shows that most United Connection users fall into at least one of three categories. Frequent corporate travelers, or what they refer to as road warriors, account for around 50% of the total users. Price shoppers are travelers who are price sensitive in almost everything they purchase. This group of consumers will shop for flights and reservations based on cost rather than other factors. The final category contains the do-it-yourself travelers. Consumers in this group appreciate the control they have in making their own travel arrangements. Consumer research has also led to a more focused marketing effort. United Connection managers found the best response by targeting frequent travelers, current Mileage Plus customers, and computer users.
We know that people who use the product are either very frequent travelers, they might also be technologically oriented people, maybe like early adopters of personal computers. So we can reach our personal computer using audience by bundling our software with other products, such as US robotics modem or another software product.
United also offers a free download via the internet. All of these marketing strategies put the information where it is more readily available to consumers, creating value for them.
We started with the idea of having to build awareness for the product, so we launched our advertising using television and nationwide print, USA Today, Wall Street Journal, that type of thing. And we were very successful in building awareness, but we were not successful in actually building demand for the product. So we migrated from national advertising towards very direct, targeted marketing. And from that, we mined our frequent flyer database and promoted the product directly to our Premier Exec, and General Mileage Plus flyers. That's been hugely successful.
It's important for marketers to not only know who their customers are, but also where to reach them, how to reach them, and what their expectations are. Understanding consumer behavior helped United design a successful new product. Secure electronic commerce and efficient electronic service systems are a powerful new method of linking businesses to their customers. By providing travelers the freedom to make their own travel plans with speed and ease, United is helping to make that connection.